Chapter 2. Plans. Morgan paced nervously around the lavish living room. The house smelled faintly of artificial cookies from two candles she'd lit, an old habit from trying to attract buyers, even though that was not her role today. She chafed at the stiff business suit, longing for the casual comfort Liz enjoyed as she lounged like a sun-warmed cat, sipping water and watching the window for the others. "So, how long until the farm is ready?" Morgan asked, aiming for casual but feeling sweat bead under her hairline. We should have everything set next month," Liz replied easily. She glanced at Morgan with a sympathetic smile. "Relax. 100 people or so will come through this house today, and you're not breaking any laws." "Maybe not," Morgan said, swiping her sleeve across her forehead, "but the office wouldn't want me hosting meetings in a model home either." "If anyone asks, we're just a group of prospective buyers requesting a private showing." Liz spotted a car pulling into the driveway and sighed in relief. "Back up for Morgan's nerves. Hank's here," she said. Morgan stepped to the window, eyeing the vintage farm truck. To her, it looked like a big, ugly relic that should be left to rust somewhere. "He brought the truck," she groaned, rolling her eyes. "It's a classic, Morgan. People with money drive classics," Liz said, for what felt like the 100th time. "I still don't see the difference between classic and piece of junk. The difference is thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands, spent restoring them." Liz didn't bother moving from her seat. Nothing she said ever eased Morgan's tension. Instead, she stayed the picture of calm. "I'm just worried one of my bosses will come by and start asking the wrong questions." Morgan filled a glass with water from the kitchen sink. Liz laughed. What are they going to torture our social security numbers out of us and run a credit check?" Morgan glared at her. "How many people do you show houses to who never seriously even consider buying?" Liz pressed. "A lot." Morgan knew her worry was silly, but hosting what felt like a covert, maybe even illegal meeting in show homes ranked somewhere between hunted for sport and giving a presentation to her supervisors while wetting herself. The door opened. Hank and Adam walked in. Hank wore shorts and a t-shirt featuring a nearly naked woman and some band logo. Morgan shook her head. Adam, at least, had slacks and a button-up, though no tie. Not perfect, but better. "Jerome and Nina not here yet?" Hank asked, kissing Liz on the cheek. "Not yet," Morgan huffed. "Maybe we could start anyway, please?" The group exchanged looks. Hank shrugged. "Sure," Liz said brightly. "I'll catch them up when they arrive." Hank filled a cup of water and moved to the small, freshly placed plants the real estate office had arranged. He poured water into the soil, brushed the leaves, and the blooms unfurled in his hands. Like a time lapse, sped to real time. He moved plant to plant, using a full glass of water each before returning for a refill. "Show off," Adam muttered. Morgan opened her mouth to comment, then thought better of it. "So, you all heard about the transformer explosion downtown?" Liz began hurriedly, partly to distract Morgan, partly to get to the point. 30 people were hospitalized, several city blocks blacked out, papers calling it a freak accident. "Yeah, so what?" Adam asked. "You think it was a mage?" Morgan asked, taking her cue from him. "I hate that you're calling us that," Hank said without looking up. "What the hell am I supposed to call us?" Morgan shot back. "It doesn't matter," Liz tried. "I don't know," Hank admitted. "It just sounds so Harry Potter." "Isn't it kind of like that?" Morgan asked. "No," Hank said firmly. "There's no school, no mentors, nothing like the movies." "Books," Morgan corrected. "They were books first." "Guys," Liz's voice rose. "Not important right now. The Transformer event. Focus." "Transformer event makes it sound like a movie too," Adam said with a chuckle. Liz leveled to look at him. "What? It does." "Still unimportant," Liz said, exasperated. "I think it was a mage." She rushed the word before Hank could object. He rolled his eyes so hard that his head followed. "Shut up, sweetheart," Liz said. "I didn't say anything." "Anyway, Nina's a nurse at the hospital. She can tell us everyone who is hospitalized. That gives us a list of potential adepts." Wouldn't an electric mage not be hospitalized from electricity? Morgan asked, deliberately emphasizing the word. Liz faltered. I didn't think of that. Maybe they don't have control, Hank offered. Could be a mistake. They might not even know they're attuned to magic yet. Liz nodded. Yeah, if Nina gets me the list, I can track them down and interview them. What about Officer Dickhead? Adam asked darkly. If you thought of this, so has he. Morgan shuddered. Hank stared at Adam. Silence stretched. Even more reason to pursue this, Liz said finally. If they don't know they have powers and we don't find them first. Hank nodded slowly. Fuck that, Adam said. I watched that bastard kill someone. I'm not putting myself in his path. I'll do it, Liz said. I'll be right there with you, babe, Hank offered. No, you won't. We're going to split up, cover more ground. I don't know about that. Start knowing, Liz cut in. He doesn't know about us, and there's no reason to think that he suspects anything, legal or magical. Hank glared at her. I don't care if you don't like it, Liz pressed. We need to find this adept before he does. I'm out, Adam said, pacing all the way out. Elon's shuttle's to Mars out. Morgan nodded. It's not worth dying for. Sorry. But you'll let someone who doesn't know they have powers die? Liz demanded. Morgan crossed her arms. You weren't there, Liz. Neither were you. Not really, Liz snapped. Liz, babe, stop. Hank crossed to her, gripping her shoulders. I'll help. We'll split the work. See if anyone's one of us. Liz glared past him at Morgan and Adam. Liz, Hank's voice was firm. Take a breath. Go outside. Morgan and Adam shared a look. Part mutual comfort, part unspoken agreement. Fear held them firm. They wouldn't risk crossing paths with that monster. Not now, not after what happened. Well, Liz started. Enough. Hank shook her shoulders gently. Go outside, call Nina, get the list. We'll do this together. He walked her to the front door and let her out. Hank turned back to his friends. Sorry, guys, I get it. I'll talk to her. We'll handle it. You don't have to help. Morgan's defiant posture crumbled. She hugged herself, tears sliding down her cheeks. Adam met Hank's eyes. Thanks, man. I'm sorry, too. It's just... He let the rest hang. I know. We'll meet up again soon. Hank opened the door and left. Liz leaned against the side of his truck, her eyes a volatile mix of frustration, rage, and sorrow. She melted into a hug he offered. Why can't we just tell the police? Turn him in? Her voice cracked. You know why. We have less than no evidence. Sam vanished, and all we know is what Morgan and Adam told us. Sam wouldn't disappear without a word. Hank paused. He's gone, babe. He's gone. The words came out soft, barely audible, as if speaking them stole his air. Liz broke, sobs racking her. She clutched him like a life raft in the storm. I just don't want to believe it. I know, Hank whispered, rubbing her back. I know.